So last night on Raw Talk, and I didn't find out about this until like I woke up this morning, but last night on Raw Talk, Peyton Royce cut a real like genuine promo. Like I saw the promo myself in its entirety, and even I was like, wow, like this is like really good. You know what I mean? But the thing with Peyton Royce, and I'm not gonna say word for word what she said, but basically to sum it all up, she was like saying like why is people like Charlotte getting an opportunity after opportunity when when others deserve opportunities. And she's right. It's crazy because the main reason to why the WWE, why Vince was like, "Oh, let's break up the Iconics," was because he wanted to give Peyton Royce a big push. And then when it was seeming like she was going to get a big push, weeks in, I guess Vince and creative was like, "Oh, fuck it, we're just not going to use her at all." And like look at Survivor Series, she pinned Bayley, and coming into Survivor Series, Bayley just ended her long reigning year-long title reign as SmackDown Women's Champion, and you have Peyton Royce, you know, beat and eliminate and pin Bayley. You would think, oh man, like they got something special for Peyton Royce. But then after that, they don't follow up on it. They don't follow up on that momentum. They're not building her up, and that has been one of the main problems with the WWE nowadays, is their inability to build stars. They have not been able to take these wrestlers and build them up and make them stars. I like the Iconics. I think the Iconics are entertaining. They're goofy. They're funny. You know what I mean? They may now I know a lot of fans may look at them and be like, but they can't wrestle. Billy Kay can't wrestle. Peyton Royce can't wrestle. But you have to admit they're entertaining. And if you have followed the WWE for years, the WWE's main priority has always been about entertaining. Yeah, time to time they'll focus on the pro wrestling aspect, but 95% of the time it's sports entertaining. And that is what was so good about the Iconics, is that they were able to, leech off one another. So it was really sad when WWE decided to break them up. And and don't get me wrong, Billy Kay's killing it on SmackDown. Like I love the gimmick with her trying to find a proposition or something like that. She's killing it. But Peyton, on the other hand, it's like she's in a tag team. Like she was in a tag team with Lacey, which, let's be real, doesn't and didn't go nowhere. Like let's be real here. Like the Lacey and Peyton Royce tag team, it wasn't. They didn't click, to say the least. They didn't click. The good thing about, and what made the Iconics so special, was that they were able to click off one another. And they were like best friends off screen. I think I even heard this one story how they actually went to high school together. So they clicked. They basically grew up together. They were like sisters. Like if you saw them out dining out or something like that, or at the mall, you'll be like, oh man, they're sisters. But they're not. They're like BFFs. They're best friends forever. But basically what I'm just trying to say is that Peyton's got a she's telling the truth. I mean, look at Charlotte. Charlotte, and I said this, because I watched straight up Steve Austin with Charlotte, and I was saying this to myself. I was saying, you know what? If Charlotte was to retire like right now, like if she would have came out and said, you know what, I'm done wrestling, I'm retired, I want to start a family, all that other stuff. I promise you right now, she would have been she would be a first ballot Hall of Famer guaranteed. Because when you look at Charlotte's stat line, she's done it all. Women's Tag Team Champion, SmackDown Champion, Raw Champion, NXT Champion, Grand Slam Champion. Like she's done it all. The only thing she really hasn't done is win the Money in the Bank and I guess become NXT UK Women's Champion. Like those are really the only things that she hasn't done. But count those out, she still has a Hall of Fame record. Like out of the four horsewomen, who has the WWE really like built up in the women's division? I know you got Asuka and Naomi, you know, and others, but still, it's just like I don't know, man. Like basically, what I'm trying to say is Peyton, she wasn't lying. She was telling the truth. Like, and it just lets you know how they lack a lot of stars when they keep focusing on the same guy or girl all the time. But like I said, and I think we can all agree, splitting the Iconics was a bad idea. Like, what's a perfect analogy? It's like the Splash Brothers. Steph Curry is great in his own area. Klay Thompson, hope he gets better soon, is great in his own area. But when the two come together, magic. When the two come together, it's just you don't know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like again, you know, Billie Kay's killing it on SmackDown. Peyton is doing her own thing, but they're when they like really align together, it be counted up for some of the most entertaining shit. And you can't lie to me and say the Iconics ain't funny. Come on, like you can't watch one of their videos and be like, man, like these girls, like these chicks, they low key kind of funny. You know what I mean? So yeah, so great promo. She wasn't lying, and hopefully, and you know, and look at Asuka. Asuka is the Raw Women's Champion. I know she's injured. Hope she gets better, but she is the Raw Women's Champion. And I said this in one of the reviews. She hasn't defended the title in like months. She hasn't been really featured as a prominent star, to be completely honest with you. And if you have been watching the shows, watching the pay-per-views, and you look at the facts, I'm not bullshitting. I'm telling the truth. They haven't really done nothing with Asuka. I mean, they literally said that Lacey was gonna beat Asuka at the Elimination Chamber, which I love Lacey, but they had to build her up. I think Lacey could have won the title. Maybe she could have been the one to take the title off Bayley or something. Well, I don't want to go too far, but you get what I'm saying. Something like that. Like when she was a babyface, Lacey was good, in my opinion, because she has the look. She has everything to be a babyface. But I'm going off topic here because I should be talking about Peyton Royce. So yeah, so that's pretty much the video. I wanted to put out a video today, so good for you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Tell me what were your thoughts on Peyton Royce promo on Talking Smack. If you have any video recommendations, go ahead and do them. I'm actually thinking about doing a Q&A, but that's when I get to the first big milestone of the channel, and that's 100, and I just hit 87. So we're getting we're getting close, but I want to get to 90 and then get to 100. But just to let you guys know, 100 subscribers is the first big major milestone on this channel. And once we hit 100, I will really consider doing a Q&A. But anyways, guys, again, that's just me. Again, if you do have any video recommendations, shout them out in the comment section. Or there's been DC wrestling, and so yeah.